Everyone from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque and for the Knights. Tip-off goes to the Knights. And here is Thomas. Pass the Miracle Man. And it's off from three-point range. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Here's Los Angeles now. Pass the black hole. From downtown, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Really left alone that time. 6 points for him. Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Here's De La Rosa. And a miss there on the triple. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Miracle Man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Albuquerque has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league. We haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Black Hole. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag.
Defense is inexcusable.
And so here's Albuquerque after the basket by Los Angeles. Now here's Hardaway. D right on him. Here's De La Rosa. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Here's Miracle Man following the score by Albuquerque. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. 11 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And it's Black Hole with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Thomas passes to Black Hole. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so here's Albuquerque. The Knights making their last shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Albuquerque trails by 7. Inside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here at courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. De La Rosa, he's guarded by Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Here's Williams. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Hardaway. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. Good work there as it goes.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Sweet move. Rebounded by Hardaway. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Williams. On the wing, Williams. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Miracle Man, the pass to the machine. Puts it up from 7, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's the screen to the paint, intercepted. And that one is good. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Miracle Man, the pass to the machine. Over to the wing. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knights.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a
Bulls fan. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And for Albuquerque. Here's De La Rosa. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 13 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here is Hardaway. To the inside. Knocked loose. And they're running. Here's the machine. Outside for Thomas. From past the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kept alive. Here's De La Rosa. Connects from 3-point range.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Pass to the machine. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there it is for him. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Drills it from outside. 20 points for him.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's De La Rosa. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 6. Upside Thomas. Pass to the machine. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's De La Rosa. Albuquerque again can't hit it. The Knights on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. The machine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Williams is checked in for Hardaway. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's De La Rosa, and it's blocked. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
At the line for one.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
Albuquerque trails by 11. Outside Williams. On the clock. Pulls it up. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A steal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knights.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Take a look at Miracle Man. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Thomas with the ball. He has 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Thomas taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thomas.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Good on both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1:41 left to play in the first half.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's De La Rosa. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Wait a moment. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
The Machines checked in for Los Angeles. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Miracle Man outside for Thomas. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Five to shoot.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Williams can't get it to go. LA has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. They set the pick from deep three-point land. That shot missing. That shot off. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for Los Angeles.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
Yo, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And it's blocked. And for Albuquerque. Pass to Black Hole. Launches a 3, and the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And for the Knights, here's De La Rosa, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Free throw line jump shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 ball is good. 7 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one. Albuquerque trails by 9. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Miracle Man, good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Hardaway. Here's De La Rosa. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 14. 8 feet away, and the shot is long. Albuquerque trails by 12. He's guarded by Thomas. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Black Hole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Take a look at Miracle Man, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team. The foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
Knocks it loose. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They retain possession.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knights.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
For Albuquerque, they've gone 6 of 9 at the line. The Knights making a switch here.
One shot.
One shot.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to the machine. Here's Black Hole. He's got 6. Clock at 6.
Oh, the officials are all over that
Number 2.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for Los Angeles, number 50. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Albuquerque making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Albuquerque trails by 10. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Left side, Hardaway. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's the machine. Let's go. Rebounded by Hardaway. Albuquerque has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the inside. Outside Williams. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles leading by 10. Black Hole passes to the machine. It's up a 3. Williams, that's good.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Pass to Black Hole. Guarded by Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Albuquerque trails by 7. puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hit the crossover. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Albuquerque on Thursday. Then on Thursday.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. That's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Albuquerque on D. It's a 5-point game. Pass the black hole. To the wing on the left. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find...
Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, nice jump shot, good. 11 points in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Trying to end the drought. Hits it from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Hardaway. Plays it up and banks it in. Hardaway has got 6 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass the black hole. To the paint. Here's the machine. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so here's Albuquerque. The Knights making their last shot. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. With the shot. A shot by Blackhole, no good. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 points for him. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Blackhole. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 8. And so in the game for Albuquerque. Right side, Thomas. The three. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
To the middle, got a piece of it. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Albuquerque trails by 13. Here's De La Rosa. No good on the three.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so here's Albuquerque after the basket by Los Angeles. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 13. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Albuquerque. Williams scanning the floor. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. They set the pick. Off target from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass the Miracle Man. Back to Thomas. Misses the wing J.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
first one falls for him. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Williams. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shooting one.
Albuquerque trails by 18. From deep three-point land. That one's not going to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Thomas passes to Miracle Man. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Here's the machine. Can't hit from 12.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Thomas. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to the machine. Takes the three. No good that time. Albuquerque trails by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ring shot on the way. No good off the front iron. The Knights have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And it's good for 2. And the Knights lead by 20.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. He dialed that one up from long distance. He's got 31.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Thomas, the Miracle Man. High post try, and he gets it to go.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Thomas covering. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And Albuquerque making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Albuquerque. De La Rosa, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Thomas, following the score by Albuquerque. Five to shoot.
Oh, yeah, easy call.
Number 2, fourth personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Knights, number 50, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Albuquerque trails by 17. To the wing right side. Inside. Here's Hardaway. It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Albuquerque has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Crossed up the D perfectly.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Thomas passes to Miracle Man. Back to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Outside Hardaway. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the inside. Back to Thomas. They set the screen. drains the three-pointer. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. To present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. To Hardaway. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Number 27, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Hardaway. Moves back up. And at last, they get one to fall. He's got 19.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The wing jumper off target. Albuquerque trails by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses Love the effort tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Buries it down low. And the Knights lead by 16.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Here's Miracle Man. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Five on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Blackhole, no good.
Number 2.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.